The Shattered Crown. In the land of Eldoria, where the mountains touched the sky and rivers sparkled with the light of 1,000 stars, there lay a kingdom that was once resplendent in its glory. But now shadows loomed over its fields, for an ancient curse had befallen it. The once great King Ealdred had unraveled the threads of fate when he shattered his own crown in a fit of rage, a crown that held the power to bind life and death in harmony. With each fragmented piece, the balance of the realm was thrown into chaos, awakening the restless dead who roamed the land seeking vengeance. Amidst this turmoil lived a warrior named Kaelin, a formidable fighter with a heart full of redemption. She was known across the wildlands for her bravery, having faced many foes in battle. Yet her spirit was shackled by a heavy burden. She bore the mark of Ealdred's curse, a scar that glowed a deep crimson on her forearm. It was said that once the crown was whole again, the curse would be lifted, and all she held dear would be saved. Compelled by fate, Kaelin's journey began in the Whispering Woods, a place where the spirits of those lost to the curse roamed free. The trees murmured secrets of the crown's lost fragments, each hidden in locations fraught with peril. With a resolve forged in the fires of desperation, she set forth, her heart steady and her sword by her side. The first fragment lay within the abyssal caverns, guarded by shadowy wraiths. As Kaelin ventured deeper into the cavern, the air grew heavy, thick with the chill of despair. There she encountered Kaelis, a wraith bound to the service of King Ealdred, his spirit trapped in the realm of the living. He was tormented by his own memories, whispering the tale of betrayal that had caused Ealdred's fall. "Release me, warrior. Find the fragment, and I shall aid you," Kaelis pleaded, his voice echoing through the dark. With compassion igniting a new purpose within her, Kaelin agreed, discovering the first piece of the crown, shimmering a haunting blue, nestled among the bones of ancient warriors. With the fragment in hand, Kaelis felt his essence lighten, and as he dissipated into a flurry of luminous dust, he gifted her a fraction of his power, a swift strike that could cleave through darkness. With renewed vigor, Kaelin journeyed to the frosted peaks, where the second fragment awaited. Undeterred by the biting winds that whipped through the snowy terrain, she encountered a hermit named Talia, who was once a healer in the king's court. Talia had turned to solitude, mourning the loss of the realm's harmony. She had left behind a small village that had crumbled under the curse's weight. "Take this," Talia whispered, handing her an enchanted medallion that glowed brilliantly. "It will shield you from the darkness that binds our kin." Kaelin thanked Talia for her kindness and pressed on, unearthing the frost-encrusted fragment hidden in a glacier, glowing with an ethereal light. As she reclaimed it, she realized each piece of the crown was a memory, a person waiting to be freed from Ealdred's reign of terror. As her quest continued, Kaelin ventured into the haunted ruins of Eldenwood, where the last fragment lay concealed. Here, she faced her most formidable challenge, an army of the undead, led by a general who had once sworn loyalty to Ealdred. Clad in rusted armor, the general bore a ghostly visage that stirred Kaelin's heart, for she recognized the man underneath the horror. He was a childhood friend, Alaric, lost to the curse. With sorrow coursing through her veins, she battled her way to the crown's final piece, the gold fragment that shimmered brightly in defiance of the darkness surrounding it. In that moment of confrontation, Alaric hesitated. In her voice, Kaelin found the echoes of their shared past. "Fight, Alaric. You are not just a spirit of the damned. You are my friend. I can save you." Her words clawed through the facade of the curse he wore and awakened a flicker of recognition. As hope flickered like a candle in the shadow, Alaric hesitated, the chains of his cursed existence cracking. Seizing the moment, Kaelin stealthily retrieved the final fragment, and with all the shards of the crown in hand, she found herself at the ancient chapel where Ealdred had once reigned, a place now swallowed by darkness. With the fragments before her, Kaelin sought to restore the shattered crown. Each piece glowed in response to her fervent call, and as they reformed, the weight of history coursed through her veins. She held the royal diadem aloft, and a brilliant light burst forth, cleansing the land of its curse. The undead army dissipated, their spirits freed into the light, and at that moment, Alaric was released from the shackles of the curse, standing with Kaelin once more. Ealdoria's beauty returned as a testament of the bonds forged through struggle and understanding. Kaelin found herself free of the curse's mark, yet she chose to keep a small fragment of the crown, an enduring reminder that power must always be wielded with wisdom and compassion. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Kaelin, Alaric, and Talia stood together, united not only by the crown but by the legacies of their past. A new day dawned, one where shadows no longer ruled their hearts, and the tales of the shattered crown would echo through the ages as a story of friendship, sacrifice, and the strength to overcome.